Filipino conspiracies you may or may not have heard of. The RH Bill is an international conspiracy. The Reproductive Health Bill, Republic Act No. 10,354, is one of the most controversial bills to ever be written, with proponents fighting for universal access to methods on contraception, fertility control, sexual education, and maternal care. Senate President Vicente Sotto III claims that the bill is an international conspiracy, exposing the organizations involved in a speech in 2012. According to him, doubtful characters are advocating for population control through abortion. President Bongbong Marcos is a clone. Former President Ferdinand E. Marcos isn't the only one in the family with a conspiracy. President Bongbong Marcos is a clone and that the real Bongbong already passed away. There are different stories to the cause of death. He was killed in a road accident, or was kidnapped and killed by rebels in Mindanao. Conspiracy has it that his mother, former First Lady Imelda Marcos, convinced her nephew to get surgery to look like Bongbong. Jose Rizal is Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper, the most infamous serial killer. He only had 5 known victims in London in 1888, known as the Canonical Five, but his story persists because he was never caught. Rizal was accused of being Jack the Ripper because the murders happened while he was in London, and they stopped when he returned to Manila. They also have other similarities. Both have medical training, both liked women, and they had the same initials. Jose Rizal is Hitler's father. According to stories, Jose Rizal is the father of the leader of the Nazi Party, Adolf Hitler. Stories say that Hitler was conceived while Rizal was traveling around Europe in 1888. Hitler's birthday is April 20, 1889. Rizal should have been in Austria in July 1888, if he were indeed Hitler's natural father. There's a half-man, half-snake living under one of Manila's biggest malls. This legend, a half-man, half-snake, is the son of the developer and the twin brother of the company's president. He is said to have access to the mall's CCTVs and spies on women in changing rooms. If he sees someone he likes, he'll pull a switch, which will open a hole in the ground and bring the woman to him. In another version, the snake is half woman and lays golden eggs, which became the source of the developer's wealth. Yolanda was man-made typhoon. According to a video that spread online, Typhoon Yolanda was man-made. Michael Janich, a vlogger who goes by DutchSense, claimed that the typhoon was created using a technology that creates microwave pulses. While climate engineering is a thing that exists, scientists have debunked DutchSense's conspiracy, with University of the Philippines scientist and Professor Dr. Maher Lagmay saying that there's no very solid demonstration of its microwave pulse relation with how it generates cyclones. The Tajan Taliano clan own the Philippine archipelago. Julian Taliano, purportedly an heir of native chieftains Raja Solomon and Lapu-lapu, and a descendant of King Luosong Tajan, claims to be the rightful owner of the entire Philippine archipelago, which the royal clan purportedly acquired through the original certificate of title number 014, supposedly the very first title issued to the country in 1764. In April 2002, the Court of Appeals stopped Taliano from claiming the entire archipelago through 3 spurious land titles, with the 2nd Division issuing a temporary restraining order on Pasay City, court ruling validating Taliano's claim. The temporary restraining order was on the 3 orders of Pasay City Judge Ernesto Reyes, dated July 7, 1997, July 11, 2001, and October 8, 2001, which Taliano and his lawyers have reportedly used to harass property owners. Taliano Gold refers to a set of interrelated conspiracy theories, and claim that before Spain colonized the Philippines, the archipelago and surrounding territories were ruled by a certain Tajan Taliano family, that the family owned a vast amount of gold. The wealth of former President Ferdinand Marcos Jose Severino Santo Romana y Garcia, alias Father Jose Antonio Diaz, the trusted confidant of the Tolano clan's wealth, made him the main negotiator and trustee of their gold. Father Diaz hired the services of then attorney Ferdinand E. Marcos. The Tolanos paid commission to Father Diaz and Marcos in gold. In 1949, both were in the list of the richest men in the world. When Father Diaz died in 1974, all gold became the legendary Marcos hidden wealth. This was after he signed a letter of instruction to use them for humanity. That is now referred to as Marcos wealth that detractors labeled as ill-gotten. The gold bar's supposedly 400,000 metric tons is commissioned to former President Ferdinand Marcos, fell under the custody of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas (BSP), the country's central bank. Keep it up watching my videos. Please subscribe. Thanks.